What's up everybody, I am Jaspreet Singh from theminorityMindset.com and welcome to the Minority Mindset. So, you want to save some money? Dropping your extra change into a piggy bank isn't going to make you any meaningful amount of money in this lifetime. Yes, after 7 years, I saved $11.25. And living off of the dollar menu to save money might save you some cash today, but it's going to shorten your lifespan. Ugh, my arteries are fries. If you want to actually build your savings quickly, you need real and actionable saving advice. Lucky for you, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today with 7 things that you can do right now to save money quickly. But before we get into what those 7 things are, I need you to do me a quick favor and smash that thumbs up button below, because the way the YouTube algorithm works, if you do not hit that thumbs up button, then YouTube will be much less likely to show you and other people our financial news and education videos. The first way to save money quickly is by not spending any money. This is the most obvious, but it's also the quickest way to put some money in your bank account. You have $50 in your pocket, and now you go into the store and you pick up the shirt that you like and you see, oh, this sweatshirt only costs $45. So now you go over to the checkout counter, you give them this sweatshirt, and you give them this $50 bill. Now, you're going to give them your money and they're going to give you this sweatshirt. Now you have no money, but you have a shirt. And if you try to resell that shirt even right after you bought it, you're only going to get a couple bucks. So now you have no money, but you have a shirt. This time, if you go to the counter and you give them this sweatshirt and you say, you know what? You keep this sweatshirt and I'll keep my money. Now, you don't have a shirt, but you got money. If you want to save money quickly, you got to stop spending money. That means you got to sacrifice the new clothes, the vacations, eating out, and the extra guac. Not my guac! Every time you don't spend $1, that's $1 that you can fold up and put right back into your savings. I know this isn't the funnest thing to do, but it's the quickest thing you can do because all of us spend money on things that we don't need. Second, take the bills that you have and stop paying them. Sort of. There's 2 things that I want you to do with your bills. First, stop paying for the subscriptions that you don't need. And 2, stop overpaying for the bills that you do have. Listen, Netflix isn't making you any money and Spotify isn't padding your bank account. But what about Black Mirror? Look, if your bank account is a black hole, you should not be worried about a Black Mirror. Yeah, these things might not cost a whole lot of money, but if you look at all the monthly subscriptions that you have that you do not need to survive, you got your monthly car membership, your monthly massages, and everything else, you could save hundreds of dollars a month by just cutting these out. Once you do that, that's when I want you to stop overpaying for the bills that you cannot get rid of. One thing that I've learned from spending a lot of time in Punjab, which is a state in India where my family's from, is that everything is negotiable. If you ask. When you go shopping in India, people spend just as much time negotiating the price of their clothes and their groceries as they do actually shopping for their clothes and their groceries. So I want you to take out your bills, your cable bill, your internet bill, your phone bill, and whatever bills you have, look at their competitors' pricing, and then call up your company. So these are your bills, you call up these companies, and you ask them to politely reduce your prices. Stop charging me so much! The secret is to be nice. Customer service reps have a lot of power over your pricing because these companies do not want to lose out on a good paying customer. But customer service reps are also getting yelled at all day and night long. So if you want them to take you seriously, you should be nice to them and they'll be nice to your bank account. Third, put your money to work. The great thing about being alive today is that there are so many apps that can help you automate your savings and your investing. I'm not getting paid to say this, but there are apps like Acorns that will round up and automatically save or invest your money. So if you go out and you buy something for $4.75, they will automatically monitor your purchases and round this $4.75 purchase up to $5, and then they'll take this extra quarter and they'll save it or invest it for you automatically. You have apps like Stash that will let you put your money to work and you can invest in fractional shares of companies for like a couple bucks. And there are tons of stock brokerages now that are out there that let you invest in stocks without paying a penny in commissions. We are in a digital age, so now you can automate your savings and your investments. I mean, it's kind of like the piggy bank of the internet because you can save and invest your change without doing anything. It's all automated. Before you know it, you'll have your own investment portfolio out there working for you, or you'll have your savings account built. And this brings me to number 4, keep your savings moving. The average savings account in America pays 0.1% a year in interest. That means if you take $1 million and you put it in a savings account, the average bank is going to pay you less than $90 a month in interest on your $1 million of savings. At that rate, your savings are just getting completely destroyed by inflation. But thanks to the internet, we've seen the growth of online bank accounts, which have high interest savings accounts, because these online bank accounts don't have the same costs and overhead fees that traditional bank accounts have, because they don't have to pay for rent for all their locations, they don't have to pay for tellers and all of that. These lower overhead costs mean that they can pay you more money in interest on your savings. Some online bank accounts are going to pay you 10 to 20 times more in interest than a traditional bank account will. In other words, you can build a bigger savings account just by saving more money because your savings are going to grow faster. I'm speaking from experience here. I used to have all my money in one of my local banks, and then I kind of got fed up with the low interest rates that they were giving on their savings, so I moved my money to an online bank, which is paying a lot more than my traditional bank, and I had no problems. I don't pay any maintenance fees. I can access my money whenever I want. I'm FDIC insured. This is not a substitute for investing your money. Don't expect a high interest savings account to make you rich, okay? This is just a way for you to grow your savings a little bit faster. That way it can absorb the cost of inflation. We're about to jump into the 5th thing that you can do to save money, but if you do want to learn more about how you can save more money with an online bank account, our team put together an article that breaks down how online bank accounts work and everything you need to know about saving your money with an online bank. You can read this article on our website by clicking the link up here, and I'll also link this article on our blog in the description below. 5th, watch your stomach. Woo! I'll be honest with you, saving money when it comes to food is probably the hardest thing for me because I love food. I never had an issue with living small or putting aside vacations or delayed gratification. I was good at this stuff. Plus, I never really went out or partied. I don't drink, I don't smoke, so I saved a lot of money on the things that people were blowing money on. The place where I always kind of splurged the most was food because, in case you can't tell by all my guacamole jokes, I love eating. I love trying new foods, and now more than ever, I enjoy actually going out of my way to find healthy and quality foods. But that's not very easy to do when you're trying to save money. So if you're trying to save money when it comes to food, here's some things that you can do. For one, instead of eating out, try carrying out. Now, you don't have to worry about ordering expensive appetizers because you can eat a snack at home, and you don't have to pay a ton of money on drinks because you can have the drinks at home, and you don't have to worry about paying as much money in tip because you won't have a server serving you for an hour and a half. But what's even better when it comes to saving money is just not eating out in general, because you can save hundreds of dollars by just cooking your groceries at home. By the way, if you're really trying to be cost conscious, getting one of those meal subscriptions where they mail you the groceries and then you cook them isn't a cost-effective way to go. It's a great model if you're just trying to save time, and I know time is money, but just understand that it's not the cost-conscious way to do things. 6th, this one's gonna hurt some of you, but sell your car. Your car is a liability. It just takes money out of your pockets and puts it in somebody else's hands, and the majority of people are stretching themselves way too thin to drive a car that makes them look sweet, but it makes their bank account look so tiny and cute. I want you to take a second and imagine what life would be like if you didn't have a $450 car payment. It feels great, doesn't it? Good. Sell your car and make it happen. And last but not least, number 7, earn more money. Being frugal and saving money is great and it has its place. But I don't want you to get stuck in this mindset where you're always trying to live smaller and just save a penny. I want you to be able to live bigger and afford anything you want, and one of the best things that can help you with that is by earning more money. I mean, there's a limit to how much money you can save, but there's no limit to how much money you can earn. I want you to have a growth mindset where you're trying to grow the pot. Now, you're trying to grow how much money you have, that way you can grow how much you can spend. You can work more at your job, you can start a side hustle, you can become a freelancer, or if you're up for it, maybe you could even start your own business. If your goal really is just to save money right now, then you can make some extra money from the side hustle or whatever you got going on and take this extra cash that you made and use it to build your savings. Once your savings are built, now you can take this extra cash that you're making and put it towards your investments to help you build your wealth. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, share it with one friend, that way we can help spread the word. If you want to learn more about how you can negotiate your bills lower with 4 things that you need to say to your customer service rep, I already made a video on this, and you can watch this video on YouTube by clicking this button right over here. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.